In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do if YouTube denies you for monetization due to their content reuse policy. Now, in case you don't know what this is basically when YouTube decides that your content isn't transformative enough, or it's not original, or it's not new, and you're taking from someone else. So they reject you from monetizing your YouTube shorts through that content. So on our channel, Stories Told, I'm totally open about all the channels I own. We made $4,000 in the past month with this, and another $5,500 from music royalties. We actually initially got hit with the content reuse policy on this channel, so we had to make an appeal video to win it, and eventually once we did, we were able to get remonetized again, as you can see on the screen. So what did our appeal video actually look like, and how did we actually win our appeal? Well, first of all, I'm gonna leave the link to the appeal that we made in the description of this very video. So if you don't want to hear me yap about exactly what we did in it, you can literally just click on the first link in the description and it'll link you to the appeal video. But basically, if YouTube hits you with the content reuse policy, you pretty much have to make a strong argument to them that your channel abides by all the do's of their policy and avoids all the don'ts. And what that means is you need to make a strong argument that your content is transformative and that you're not just taking from other people. So when you guys have been DMing me and asking me, well, is this monetizable? Is this monetizable? The answer is it's a little bit of a gray area, and the best way to be safe is to actually have a strong argument that your content is indeed transformative. Because if YouTube does hit you with the content reuse policy, then you have to be able to make an argument to them, and there's an actual human on the other end reviewing this. You have to make an argument to that human of why your content is actually transformative, original, and creative in some way, and somehow you're actually adding to the content and not just stealing. So in the instructions to the appeal, they'll say to have your channel linked first and go through some of your videos. So that's the first thing we did in our appeal. So you can see here. So I basically said we're reaching out to explain why our content does not violate the content reuse policy that YouTube outlined. And then we pretty much go into our videos and explain why they're transformative. So take a look at this. That add value. We would like to clarify this matter and demonstrate how our content aligns with YouTube's policies. At Story Told, we specialize in creating unique, transformative animal videos by combining multiple short clips into a single coherent and emotional story. This process completely transforms the meaning of the original clips. We want to emphasize that our videos undergo a rigorous process to ensure originality and added value, contrary to the assertion of the reuse content policy. So again, me just saying this is actually original stories, and then I give them actual proof by showing our editing process. So this is crucial. If you get a content reuse thing, then you can use this as proof that this is an entirely new video. So check this out. And valuable.
Firstly, we source our clips from online, spending hours searching for clips that can work in a story. This is an example of how many videos we like, which could all potentially work in a story, but from these liked videos, most of them get cut. From this group of liked videos, we narrow down our selection of clips featuring animals that look similar and can logically fit into a singular narrative. Next, we gather at least 8 to 15 unique...
So you can see here I'm showing exactly the entire process and how it's actually transformative and changing the meaning. So let me keep watching and you'll see even more how the meaning is being changed from clip to clip.
Only using small portions of each. We then string these clips together to craft an emotionally compelling and logically sound story. This process alone is transformative, as it creates a completely unique narrative which is different than any of the original clips.
So do you see what I did there? I said that when you combine all these clips together, it creates its own unique narrative which is different than any of the clips individually, but we go even further than that.
We do even more. Afterward, we write a text script for the video. You can review our channel to see that these scripts usually take 30 minutes to an hour to create. They provide a full backstory to the visuals, further transforming the content and retaining viewer interest.
So boom, we do even more by writing our own unique, compelling scripts that are completely different from the original meaning of the clips. So saying in a whole nother way it's transformative, but we do even one more thing.
Do even more. We add sound effects. Our use of sound effects captivates users and deepens their connection to the story. We generally incorporate at least 20 sound effects per video to enhance the realism and engagement of our narratives. All of these elements, the text, the organization, the sound effects, work together to enrich the overall viewing experience and boost watch time, and make the story completely unique from the content that they were originally derived from.
So that's how you make a strong appeal video. You actually have to explain why your content is transformative and why it changes the meaning. And then obviously it tells you to do this in the appeal, but you have to go over the do's and the don'ts of your specific content. So we went through and said how our channel does apply to the do's and doesn't apply to the don'ts. So let's check this out real quick.
Do's and does not apply to the don'ts. To keep this video under 5 minutes, we're just going to address the relevant points, specifically the first and the sixth bullet points. Firstly, with the do's. For bullet number 1, we ensure that all revisions of content from the original clips are crafted thoughtfully to create unique stories that are both compelling and emotional, enhancing viewer enjoyment and understanding. For the sixth bullet point, we edit footage from other creators by adding significant storylines that completely transform the content. Our videos fundamentally alter the meaning of these original.
Okay, that's how we apply to the do's, and then with the don'ts, we touch on that as well.
Firstly, we refrain from compiling short videos from other social media websites. Instead, we transform the clips into compelling logical stories, adding insightful edits to ensure viewer engagement and compliance with YouTube's policies. Secondly, we avoid compiling collections of songs from different artists, respecting copyright and intellectual property rights. Thirdly, we do not use clips from different shows, so our channel does not fall under this category. Fourthly, we prioritize originality and uniqueness in our content selection, avoiding content that has been repeatedly posted by other creators. Lastly, our channel does not promote other people's content. Instead, we add significant edits and transformations to it.
So you can see there, I talk about how we avoid the don'ts, and that's very important, again, to show that you're transformative. If they think that you're doing any of these don't do's and you're doing them, you need to give a strong argument of why you're not. If you can't give a strong argument, you're just gonna lose your appeal. So I hope this video helped you. My goal is to be 100% transparent and not gatekeep any of my best money-making strategies. And really, that's the impact I wanna have with this channel and on the world. I want to change the make money online space and inspire others to be more transparent. So you can show your support for that mission by subscribing, or hop over to my Discord and drop your best money-making sauce completely free. That's how you really support my mission. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video, and peace.